punched one chick and knocked her out, then punched another cop chick and knocked her out. Like he just dropped two, and those two were now dropped and could not help when this guy attacked the male cop from behind and was going for his gun or whatever it is.
Right. Plus, they need aid, and so you can't continue to go get the perpetrator because you got to protect someone who's down on the ground.
Yeah. So,
thus increasing again the likelihood of deadly force.
Yeah, look, I know no one likes to talk about this, but if you're dealing with big dudes, and I've seen plenty of tape on the internet of like a big dude at a Chili's and like two female officers trying to get him out. He's like drunk and he just shrugs them off. Like he starts laughing and stuff. So, I don't mind women, doing detective work or whatever it is, but you put a bunch of chicks on the street, there's going to be consequences.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many female bouncers do you know in the bar industry? Zero.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right.
No one could have seen this coming. A man who routinely boasted about being the first open drag queen to be elected to a school board in the United States was arrested last week for disturbing sex crimes involving children as young as 18 months. This is the dude. I just want
you should stop being surprised because obviously your fucking brain is scrambled. But here we go.
Hi guys, Anita Buffum here. I just got done doing a talk, which I've been asked to speak places, which is fabulous, about LGBTQ issues. Or my experience running for a school board, running and winning, honey, and that's been fabulous. So I did a virtual today for the Pennsylvania Democratic Caucus. That's fabulous, honey.
You know, he wanted to say caucus differently.
Yeah, big swinging black caucus. Right. I was part of that for a while.
Right.
Yeah, and look, these guys are fucking weirdos. I don't know why we want them anywhere near our kids, and I gotta tell you, the worst thing you do for a kid is kind of freak them out a little bit. Like I remember as a kid, devils and demons and cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians. Could kind of wrap my mind around that. But the weird shit was the freaky shit.
It is very hard to wrap your mind around that.
The weird shit. Like I could remember
blatantly black and white. That looks scary.
No, I am telling you, the worst thing you can do to a kid is kind of freak them out. And I remember, like, you see movies when you're a kid, and they had all the same themes they have now, and witches and goblins and shit like that. Even The Exorcist and stuff like that. You go, oh man, that's scary. But you take a movie like Tommy. Tommy was weird.
Yes.
And Tommy freaked me out.
Yes.
A little bit. They had the gypsy acid queen and stuff like that.
Have a good one. That's fine. Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, great. Great.
What do you think of this?
I just want to know. I just want to understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you give a shit. Like, why do you care?
Why don't you care?
Because these people can do what they want.
Children,
it's not.
care.
Yeah, but they're not doing it without their parents' permission. Yeah,
sometimes they are.
Not here. Not in Australia. You can't come to a country and speak about something that's not happening here.
So laws have been passed. They're called conversion therapy laws, which make it a criminal offense for a parent to help their child feel comfortable with their own sex. It's totally fine to convince your girl she's a boy and she needs to go on puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and get a double mastectomy. It's not okay to help to work with her to help her come to the understanding that she is perfect just as she is. And there's no such thing as being born in the wrong body. They now consider that conversion therapy of someone's gender identity.
Legislation that is and what it actually says. because it sounds like you're giving it to me a bit ad lib. I don't know that that's completely. I think you're not looking at it.
Just go Google conversion therapy law, Australia or
Australia.
Victoria. There's different states all have their own laws.
Okay, so if you're out here telling people not to,
oh wow, there we go. Better? Happy now? Whoa, whoa.
All right. Just on that. You're telling me. Okay. If you're really doing that,
Yeah.
If someone did that to your property, would you get it?
No, I wouldn't. I'm standing out here on the street. I think it's just kind of funny that they're getting upset that my foot is right there. Sorry, I'm just lighthearted.
This is my friend Max. We're both
Hey, Max.
I'm just gonna butt in. So this is what I was talking about earlier. When the government steps in to do things that you don't like, then it's bad. But private property, when I'm assuming I use private property liberally, and I know you probably won't like that word either.
I love it.
This is the University of Melbourne.
You know what?
This is
word
land.
liberal derives from.
Remember when we were having a conversation earlier and you said,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thank you.
You just go for so long. Sorry, my apologies. You're right.
Right. This is land from the University of Melbourne. So their rights to their own security guards, who's very nice, by the way, I'd just like to point out, he's been very considerate of all your shenanigans and just idiocy.
Yeah,
So when it suits you, you're allowed to walk whenever you want, wherever you want, and no one can interfere. But when the government steps in to take trans youth, that's when it's all wrong.
This is very fun and all, but do you have anything else? I'm here to talk about.
Okay.
I'm here to talk about the greatest child abuse scandal in modern medicine history.
You're doing this, presumably out of your idea of common decency. Yeah.
Would you like to know why I'm doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Here's an idea for you. Forget about all this for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah.
A good faith conversation.
Yeah.
Between two human beings.
Yeah.
Try to come into the conversation not assuming that the other person has ill intent.
I'll listen to you.
Okay. Hundreds of thousands of children have been indoctrinated to believe that they were born in the wrong body.
Yeah, go on.
They are receiving experimental, never approved for this purpose, drugs, which stop their bodies from developing. They are then given the opposite sex's hormones. And depending on the jurisdiction in the world, they're receiving surgeries as well. Here in Australia, they'll do double mastectomies on 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
In America, they're doing them on girls as young as 12. They're doing vaginoplasties on minors as well. All because of the message that a child was born wrong. So I have a question for you, and I want you to really think about this.
Yeah.
And we're going to go slow here. We're going to go one step at a time.
I can listen to you.
What does it mean for a child to be born in the wrong body?
It means that biologically, inherently, they are not the gender they were born as. They are not
gender?
the sex they were born as. Sex. The sex. Your physical traits.
So gender is sex?
So mentally,
Hold on. We're going to go real slow here.
Yeah.
Okay? For the benefit of everyone watching. Is gender sex?
No. Gender is not the sex you're
What
born
is gender?
It's what your brain is wired to.
How so?
Well, if you look at someone who's a trans man, they are born with the sex of a female, but their gender is not. They are not a woman. They're a man because their brain reflects more the characteristics of a
You
man.
think their gender is in their brain?
Yes, I think your whole conscience
Where?
is in your brain. Everything is in your brain. Everything is how your brain is structured. Your conscience, your perception of existence is your brain. To say that it's based on your physical characteristics.
So what's gender? If it's in your brain, what is it?
Gender is the brain is what if you're male or female as based on.
So let's just go with sex for a second.
Yeah, sex.
Someone's born a female.
Yes.
But you're saying they have a male gender in their brain.
Yes.
What's gender? What is it that makes them male?
It's just the structure of their brain. Their brain is a masculine male brain.
What does it mean to be masculine?
I feel like you're
seriously
nitpicking a lot. Yeah.
So this is important. We're going to tell females who are masculine that they're actually males.
No, because still have a female brain. There's a difference.
So what's the difference? You're telling me that
The difference
a female
is
with a masculine brain is a man, but now you're telling me that a female can be masculine, but they don't have a masculine brain.
Okay. Clearly, we're not going to come to a resolution because
I just want to go real slow and figure this out.
I've gone real slow and we haven't figured this out.
So
I'm
masculine.
ask you a question.
So a female with a masculine brain
But
is a man.
No, a female with a male brain. Someone born in the feminine sex with a male brain is a man.
What's a male brain?
Holy shit.
No, what is it that makes a brain male? I don't understand.
Biologically, your brain is different. Your brain is different to her brain.
There's no evidence there's such a thing as
If
a
you have
male
a
or
brain.
female brain.
Yes, there is.
I would love to see it.
Read a paper.
I've read everything there is to read.
Okay.
So there's a paper on this by, here's what I want you to do. There's a paper on this exact fact by Christina Buttons. Her Twitter handle is Buttons Lives.
Okay.
Fuck
You can reach
off.
out to me if you want through Twitter, through my DMs, and I'll send you these papers, or paper and other papers, because there's absolutely zero evidence that there is such a thing as a male or a female brain.
You're
And
taking,
one second. What this ideology comes down to is what you've already touched on. Masculinity. If a girl is more masculine, they're now being led to believe that they must be male, and they'll only find true happiness by harming their body.
I know that not to be true.
Of course you know that not to be true.
That are masculine, and I also have trans friends. And
What's the difference?
I just explained it to you 5 minutes ago.
So one girl who's masculine is a girl, and one girl who's masculine is a man?
People can be different.
There's such a thing as reality in this world, and being a male or a female is not a
Okay,
choice.
can I ask you a question?
Now, I can't waste this opportunity when we're in the kit and we've got a passionate fan as well. Let's get to the Socceroos of all, right? Look, good luck. Let's see what happens Saturday morning, 5 o'clock. Hopefully, millions of people. You certainly know I'm all in on the US, but I'll pick Australia over the US anytime. Certainly, some of the salt in the wounds garbage that's been said in the media. There's a great factor about again, David and Goliath. It's going to be amazing to watch, right? But I want to get to the very naked attempt from the left to try to define what the Socceroos mean, and particularly this bunch of blokes. Now, Lucy, again, used to work for the broadcaster. I'm not asking you to talk about them. They've gone in very hard on this idea, diversity, strength, rah, rah, rah. Here's the thing. No one cares where anyone comes from. We all love that they have chosen to play for Australia and they have the skill to take on the world. The personal stories, okay, good to know along the way, but I'm not cheering our national team because of its members. I am cheering it on because it's our national team.
That's it. And I think one of the most disappointing things has been in the context of this One Nation discussion has been that people have tried to weaponise, say, a goal scorer like Nestori Irankunda scoring for his country, wearing the...
Who works hard and eats a lot of Cheetos and shit.
Yeah, Pat, you're the man you can hack. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Kevin, send me a link.
Yeah, don't bother with me. That's fine. I turned it down
Mandy,
enough.
Mandy won't send the link anymore.
Oh man, you must feel terrible about that.
No, it's out of nowhere. And truthfully, I've been probably one of the most supportive people with him, and working together. He's got mad at me for the stupidest shit. Both times. I mean, I just can't even understand it.
And you never will. It's always.
Well, that's what it is. I don't even look to try to understand anything that goes on in this shit. I can't.
Oh, you can't, Bob. You can't understand. You're doing a show with Pat Dixon. He sucks. That's why. You understand?
I think he's made it pretty clear. I hate Pat Dixon, and that is what matters.
See, I thought he hated Gino more.
Well, he may.
It's so hard, It's like
I don't think he hates Gino though.
Actually, it doesn't seem to. At one time it seemed that way, but I guess Gino never did a Patrick Milton show. So
and why did they Gino used to be on all the time. what ended that? Like, what was the reason that ended? I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess they ran out of scandals for him to talk about. You know, it all kind of just like went aside. There was no, you know, no more reason for Gino because he was no longer in the news. But you know, with like he can always come on if Keanu's on. Man, he really started to hate on them for a bit. Remember what he used to say about Keanu? Boy.
But when was like was this? I mean, it wasn't that long ago, right? Because they used to be on all the time, and then something happened.
They hung out with John.
That
That's it. Yeah, that's right. They became really.
See, that's what it is. If you knew the friend list before you went into it, it would be a lot easier, right? It's like, oh my God, who would know? You know, the Pope. You're mad at the Pope. I took a picture with the Pope. You know, it's like the weirdest shit, man.
You hang out with John. That's to death now. As far as you know, I mean that did it when they were doing gigs with him and stuff. Especially, remember he showed up with his, and then you know Keanu keeps saying, "You like me, Kevin? Come
But no,
on."
but the funny thing it was like, I think you know what what really should get Kevin mad, and it's the only reason for them to stand behind that John was funny. That's it. That's the only, you know, right there. You're like, I can't deal with you anymore.
I got to turn my back on you now.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, because yeah, sure. I mean, but it doesn't like put him. They're used to that, just with anybody but John. Like I mean, they say Chad's funny too.
Everybody.
I mean, on MLC, on the MLC story, you know, they live in an alternate reality. Is it, you know, Chad's great, he's funny, and I mean a bunch of other shit, but that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's as bad as saying that. Maybe not as bad. I would say Chad's a better comic than Stuttering John, actually.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you can't even, you know, that's not even.
It's like comparing apples and rusty nails. Or maybe rusty nails and dog shit.
I mean, or you know, a good date and date. You know, I mean, it depends how you.
See, those are too close together for me.
Yeah, I mean, I seen Chad. I thought he was funny. I watched him and I thought he was funny.
I can't work with you no more.
Let me pat myself, you know. No, but I just paid attention to what he was doing.
Well, the door will always be open for you at MLC. You know.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. As soon as you know, or whenever you know, when of course we may work together till we're both old and gray.
Yeah.
Or until both of us are old and gray. But I mean,
you'll catch up.
I'm getting there actually with the gray, but you know, anyway, who cares? But as soon as we're not working together anymore, you're fine.
No, but that's not. You know, it's ridiculous.
You know that's true though. That is and that to me is insane. That is so crazy.
It is. It's not. It's like you know. It doesn't matter that you can do a good show with somebody. You know, either here or there. It's just the hate for somebody else. You know, it's just crazy.